Oh, it's moving. It's okay. Yeah, it could drive it on the road. That would be a little bit more effective. Going up a ridge is, with some tanks, just not possible. They are so slow up there. It takes minutes, and compared to the Sherman, which just has no problem whatsoever. And the Achilles on the right-hand side. Achilles more of an anti-tank role. It won't do so well against infantry. This Black Prince is just going to shove this Churchill out the way. Track damaged. Okay, maybe this is what Laubox was going for. He's going to use that Churchill as additional frontal armor, and I don't think it's paying off well for him. The whatever anti-tank gun is firing is hitting underneath the Churchill, but it's going to hit the frontal armor of the Black Prince, so it's going to do pretty well. But you know, on the other hand, it's shot blocked. It's not going to be able to fire forward. And a missile lands, hits the guy that just got out, and he falls to the ground. And you can see that additional frontal armor kind of paid off. The Churchill didn't take much damage from that. I'm not sure if that is how the game works, but you know, let's roll with it. Let's just presume that's the game has super physics. The Churchill taking some fire now. Not Churchill, the Sherman's taking fire now. And that Churchill's not gonna. The Churchill Sherman's not gonna survive long. And we had some melee action going on here. Wow. Don't want to melee the Kamikaze though. The Kamikaze is just gonna blow himself up if he feels too afraid. Grenade goes off, but that guy's living in the past. That grenade's way too late. These rear sections once again got neutralized. Japanese getting more points from that, but Commonwealth on it. They're going to send a few guys to take care of it and recap it, but that's going to take time once again. And time which is running out for them. We've got two whole squads now approaching to the middle of the field. The Black Prince is still under fire, not yet repaired. You can see a few guys out there been gibbed by something. Another missile! And I think that frontal armor might have actually protected them. I'm not sure if the physics of the game works like that, but let's, for now, just assume it is. It definitely looked like it absorbed some impact, but the missile itself isn't that deadly unless it hits you dead on. Or at least that's the case if you're armoured. If you're infantry, then hell, it's got a big radius, it's going to kill you from a long distance. A radio operator from the Japanese has called down some artillery. It's a little too far forward, not dead on from the Black Prince. Some guys get wiped out. Track damage, and this guy just gets completely flung around. Really far away. They're going to have to order those new tank crewmen, which they just ordered to get inside, to get back out and start repairing. This front armor has now disappeared. What a horrible time for it to despawn. Now you can see with that frontal armor gone, it was actually offering a little bit of protection from an AA gun near the windmill. The Black Prince has destroyed one of the heavy tanks from the Japanese. Wow. Mithras wanted some armor to take care of it, and that's what he got. He got a Black Prince. A bad call from Mithras. He didn't take care of that Black Prince. They did take care of the Achilles and the Sherman though. You know, the Black Prince is disabled for now. It's still being fired at. It could be destroyed any second now. We have a Kamikaze running in from the side. The Kamikaze gets its target and the hull is destroyed. A guy survives, and we have another radio operator calling in an artillery strike, but this Black Prince is already down, so I suppose it's for safe measure. They didn't know if it was going to be called. Counter artillery from the Commonwealth. I'm trying to rotate my camera around to get a good view of both of the strikes being called down. More infantry approaching from the Japanese to the central point. The zone at some point did get decapped, so they're going to have to take that once again. Whew. A lot of stuff going on now as the game heats up to its final few minutes. Oh, I'm going to faint. Excuse my whimsing for now. We have a machine gun in the central position, an AA gun everywhere, another machine gun being deployed, grenades going behind the ridge. There is so much going on right now. This game is getting seriously exciting. The score is 92 for the Japanese and 30 for the Commonwealth. There's some super defenses going on here. Listen to all these machine guns. 3 machine guns None of them fortified at all. I can only imagine what else the Japanese have. They do have super defenses right now, and I think he should probably buy more machine guns this late in the game to prevent all that infantry from approaching. It does seem the main bulk of the Commonwealth army consists of only infantry right now. We have smoke grenades going off. A good idea if all you have is infantry. They're going to try and sneak into the zone, covering themselves from the machine gun fire. I don't think that's going to work. The smoke is not far forward enough and they can still fire through it. Machine guns can fire blindly and they will eventually hit with the magazine clip size that they have. Whew, and I think this is going to end pretty soon. We have a Cheeto heavy tank. There's nothing they can do about that. And Laubox caused the GG. Laubox, who put up an incredible fight along with Pandu, are going to lose this game, unfortunately. I know it's not over yet, but I can definitely call this now. Seth also gives the GG, saying everyone played well. Mithras downplaying his ability, saying that it was simply down to luck. Nice, polite manners here. The trash talking earlier. Okay, it wasn't that much trash talking, but I fully insist that people trash talk. It's only a game. It's a bit of fun. If you get trash talked in a game, just, you know, roll with it. Just be silly. And I honestly don't know how to review that game. There was a lot of carnage, a lot of destruction. Congratulations to Seth and Mithras on their victory. I hope you have enjoyed this game. I certainly did. I'm very happy I can relax now, and I do hope to have more larger games shown. By the way, I know this was only a 2v2. It was very late at night. There was very few people on, and we thought, well, I need a game to cast for tomorrow. I do these games one day ago, so what happens is I record it and I voice over, and then I add in all the special effects and stuff. And whew, I do hope you enjoyed. I'm going to bed. Good night, guys. You're watching InukiTV. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, actually, no, you just watched InukiTV. Ah,